Forests and forest land cover just over half of Montenegro's 14,000 square kilometres. In terms of conservation value, diversity and impact on the environment, Montenegrin forests are some of the best in Europe. Montenegro is one of the most forested countries in Europe, with nearly 1 hectare of forests per head of population. 5 national parks have been established, covering around 10% of the total territory. About 2/3 of the forests and forest lands are state-owned. The rest are privately owned. The forests have an estimated standing volume of 70 million metric tonnes. Just over half is hardwood and the rest is softwood. The most common tree species in Montenegro are beech, spruce, fir, black pine and oak. Beech and oak are used mainly as fuel, while spruce and fir are mostly used in industry. Beech and oak are commonly found growing together, often with other broadleaves such as hornbeam and ash. The mixed broadleaf and conifer stands are mainly beech, spruce and fir. In order to conserve and improve the genetic potential of the forests, 16 representative seed stands have been registered. More than 2 million seedlings of forest trees are planted every year. In environmental, economic and social terms, Montenegro's forests are the most important resources for rural areas. They provide rural households with significant economic benefits and meet their needs for heating and construction material, timber and non-timber products. They also provide recreational and tourism opportunities and create a foundation for developing entrepreneurship and new employment opportunities. Around 30,000 people are involved in harvesting non-timber forest products such as medicinal herbs, forest fruits and mushrooms, and there are 27 registered enterprises which process these products. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development is the lead institution in forest resource management. The Forestry Department of the Ministry is divided into 3 units: the Strategic Planning Unit, the Monitoring Unit and the Inspection Unit.
Generalno gledano, sve aktivnosti u sektoru šumarstva su usmjerene u 3 osnovna područja, i to unapređenje konkurentnosti za preduzeće iz oblasti šumarstva i drvoprerade, unapređenje kvaliteta životne sredine i kvaliteta života, kao i diverzifikaciju ruralne ekonomije.
The Forest Administration is the state administrative authority responsible for forest management. It employs more than 500 staff, including 80 forestry engineers. In organisational terms, it's divided into 15 regional forest administrations and the head office in Pljevlja. The total annual increment in all forests is estimated to be 1.5 million cubic metres.
Vlada i Uprava za šume su tokom 2007. i tokom 2008. godine izvršili sve pripreme za davanje državnih šuma na korištenje. Nakon izvršenih priprema raspisan je tender. Godišnje oko 600.000 kubika dato je na korištenje. Trenutno se koristi nešto manje, ali mi vjerujemo u preduzeća koja su uzela te šume na korištenje i vjerujemo da će oni to optimalno koristiti.
In the sector, significant attention is paid to long-term staff education. A functional analysis of forestry institutions has been conducted and a business process review is ongoing. In addition, a plan for permanent training and professional development will be prepared. This will be used to build capacities of employees of state forestry institutions in line with the new institutional framework. This will lead to more efficient implementation of the mandates that they were given under the new forest law.
U proteklom periodu donijeli smo nacionalnu šumarsku politiku i nacionalni akcioni plan protiv bespravnih aktivnosti u šumarstvu. Usvojeni su Zakon o reproduktivnom materijalu šumskog drveća, Zakon o divljači i lovstvu i Zakon o šumama. Svi su ti dokumenti usklađeni sa važnim međunarodnim aktima iz te oblasti. U tom procesu su bili uključeni brojni međunarodni faktori i sva zainteresovana javnost.
Montenegro is actively involved in the Ministerial Conference on the Protection of Forests in Europe through adopting and implementing the concept of the National Forest Programme. This is a process of forestry sector reform under which a number of documents are adopted and activities implemented which are important for guiding forestry reform, such as building capacities of state institutions. There are many EU regulations and policies that need to be incorporated into Montenegrin forestry legislation and then implemented. These include the EU regulation on the placement of timber products on the EU market, the EU regulation on rural development, and the integration of Natura 2000 objectives into forest management planning. Quality planning and information about the resource are preconditions for sustainable forest management. In 2010, a national forest inventory was undertaken in Montenegro for the first time. Results from this inventory will be available by the end of 2011. There are also many activities being implemented that support improved forest management planning methods and provide for the management of forest resources in line with international standards of best practice.
Zajednički zadatak svih građana Crne Gore je da svojim aktivnim odnosom prema šumi doprinose ostvarenju vizije crnogorskog šumarstva, da se unaprijedi postojeće stanje svih šuma tako da ekonomske, ekološke i socijalne funkcije šuma budu izbalansirane, a održivost obezbijeđena. Da bi se ovo postiglo, pomoć smo imali od delegacije Europske unije u Crnoj Gori, vlade Velikog vojvodstva Luksemburga, Holandske razvojne organizacije, SNV i drugih međunarodnih donatora.